Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel The Learning Axis. So today I am going to talk about a very basic scenario which we very often come across where we can't access this object inside the OData method call inside a SAP AFF applications. So for an example, suppose I have a OData method call or any REST API call is placed inside my controller code, and I want to access or I want to manipulate some view data, or I want to access the view object inside my OData method call. So at that time I can't access this object. If I can't access this object, I can't access the view object as well. So then how I am going to handle the situation? So let's see this with an example. So here I am inside the controller code, and inside my controller code I am using the Northwind OData service, where I want to read the details of the first product entity of the OData service. So here I have the OData model read method is placed, and for this OData method I have two callback function. One is success callback function and another is error callback function. So the response which I get from the backend server, backend OData service, that will be handled by my callback functions. So now let's see, inside my callback function I want to access this object. So let's see this here, and also let's have a statement, and let's access this object also here. So what I am trying to do is I am accessing this object inside my callback functions, and I am accessing this object just before I have put the OData method call. So let's save this and let's run this applications. So here basically what happens is, if you see in the response, if you try to access this object inside the callback function of the OData method call, this object will not be in scope. So let's see this now. So let's click on this. So once I click on this button, this onPress event will be triggered and my OData service method will be triggered inside this. So let's see this. Okay, let's clear this console and let's click on this again. So you can see it here. I have this object. Here I can access this. So basically this is the statement which I have put. I have put the OData method call, and I have the second statement. This is just after the OData method call is placed, and the third one is OData response received and undefined. You can see it here. Whenever I try to access this object inside my callback function, success callback function, I am not able to access this object, right? So thus it is undefined. So now let's see how we can access the current controller instance, because I want to manipulate some view data, right? So let's do that. So what we do for this? So before we put the OData method call, we declare a statement called var that equal to this, and here basically I am assigning the object reference to a variable called that. So whenever I am not able to access this object inside my OData method call, I always can access the current controller instance or the view object via that variable. So let's do that. Let's say console.log that. Okay, and before that let's say 3 I am inside success callback function. Okay, so let's save this, and let's see if we can access the current controller instance via that variable or not. So let's refresh. So basically here whenever you want to manipulate, you want to access the view object, or you want to access the current controller instance inside your OData callback function, then that time what you can do is like you always have to declare a statement var that equal to this, and once you assign the object reference of this to that variable before you call the OData method call, you can access the current controller instance via that variable. So this is the significant of using that variable inside a SAP5 application whenever we have a OData method call or any REST API call is placed. So let's click on this and let's see what is there. Okay, now you can see the line number 3. I am inside the success callback function event provider test and v1. So inside my success callback function I am able to access that variable. So that variable holds the current controller instance now. So now suppose I want to manipulate some view data. So suppose for an example I want to access the view object now. So I can access via that variable. So suppose for an example I want to access the ID of the text field, and now I will bind one of the OData property to this text field. So this is the ID dot set text. I know there is a property called product ID. So OData dot product ID. So here I am binding the product ID property value to the text field which is there on my view. So let's save this and let's close this now. Let's refresh. So here basically I want to bind the text field value during runtime once I receive the data from my OData service. So once I click this, so yeah, you can see it here. Now the product ID value is binded to one of my view elements, that is my text field. Okay, so yeah, so basically that is the significance of using that variable inside SAP5 application whenever we have a REST API call or any outside API call is placed. And if you want to access the current controller instance or the view object inside your OData method call, that is inside your success inside your callback function, you can always access the view object via that variable.